So welcome everybody to our monthly meditation healing circle. And even if you're watching the recording later, which I know many of you need to do because of time zones and schedules, we are one circle, connected heart to heart. And I am Lee Dagani, and it is my absolute blessing to be here tonight. And this is a very amazing week. We are in the middle of all sorts of things happening in the universe with planets and moons, and it's also the evening before Passover is starting, and then Friday is Good Friday, and of course we've got Easter coming. So very busy time. I know I'm having like 30 people come to my house, but a very special time, and a time when we can tune in and connect to these special energies, because that's what happens when we have these holidays. They're meant to open us up. They're meant to beam in vibrational energies that uplift us. And we were talking earlier that so many people right now seem to be dealing with so many health issues. And the subject of migraines keeps on coming up over and over and over again with people who have suffered their whole lives, people that are just starting to get them. So I had a very interesting experience. I was in a group, and one of the women was talking about her migraine. So we asked for messages, I asked for messages, and of course we sent healing. So a beautiful being came in, which has never come in for me before, named Dr. Peebles, but he's come in and been a spirit guide for many, for years now. And he brought this beautiful message that I sent out to everybody, that sometimes we have to take medication, but what we can also do is to infuse the medication with higher vibrational energies. So we're going to be focusing on that tonight and letting the spiritual realm guide us to see what they have to say. So I want you to just think about someone you love or something you love, and focus on your heart. The heart is the portal to all, and the heart is what makes us one circle and connects us. And when you think of someone that you love or something, I always think of my grandchildren. Sometimes I think of my kitty who's no longer with me physically. And to think of someone or something you love, like the ocean, or even a memory, maybe of a vacation somewhere. It brings our focus down into our heart. And sometimes you feel it expand, sometimes you feel it tingle, sometimes it feels a little warm. Sometimes, like for me, like right now, I'll start getting like what we call God bumps, goosebumps everywhere, like chills that go through my body. That's one way that the spiritual world lets us know that they're around. And right now, as I'm saying these words, they're just sending it like it's a flow that's going through my whole body, just talking about being in the heart. So as we're in this heart space, we are connecting to each other. We're connecting to the spiritual realms. And we're connecting to everyone who will be watching this at another time. So even if you watch it again, you will still have this same heart connection. And we're going to call in the archangels. Let them in. Okay. So I hope you can see it. Hashem, Hashem, Elohei Yisrael, Mimini Michael, Umismoli Gabriel, Umilfanai Uriel, Umeacharai Raphael, Be'aroshi, Be'aroshi, Shechinatel. In the name of God, God of Israel, may Michael be on my right and on my left, Gabriel. Uriel before me, behind me Raphael, and on my head surrounding me Shekhinat Michael, Raphael, Uriel, Raphael, and Susanna Gabriel. And we are welcoming Metatron, the archangel, who is the overseer of our circle and always comes. Uriel, all of our teachers and guides. welcoming Dr. Peebles tonight. And the guidance is joy. When you are in a state of joy, healing comes just like that. 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 And the question I know is, how do you get to that state of joy when you don't feel joyful? When you feel you're suffering with things? When you feel that you've got health issues? When you feel that the world might be a mess and maybe your world is a mess? The way that we do it is we go to a place that we can. So if it's not so easy to get to a state of joy, begin with a state of gratitude. Just one thing that you can be grateful for. And the beauty of gratitude is the more that we say things that we are grateful for, and the more we say thank you, the more that the spiritual world is going to bring us more things to be grateful for. So I was sharing a story earlier that we've had a lot of repairs and expenses in our home the last few months. We had a leak and there was mold. So I was so grateful that we found it and that we could correct that. And one thing led to another, finding all sorts of other things. And we found out that there was water coming in through our windows because we have hurricane shutters up and they put them in wrong. So the holes have nails in them that weren't put in right. So I was so grateful that that was found before more damage was done. And my husband he was trying to change a light bulb in one of our fans, and he broke it. Had to have the electrician come out, and it couldn't be fixed. And guess what? The wires there was something wrong there. So I was so grateful that they found that. Yes, I'm spending all sorts of money. And you know what? I'm grateful that I have it, even though I had to take it from other places. So I feel that even if we have things that we think that are not really things to be grateful for, in the end, they are things to be grateful for. And Metatron right now is asking each of us to go into our hearts and think of one thing you're grateful for. It could be more than one thing. And he's taking that energy. This is the first time he's doing this. He's taking the energy from the gratefulness. Wow. and he's like spinning it, like he's showing me that they're like threads. These are these beautiful threads. It's like spinning magic. So just let these grateful thoughts come, because they're like filaments, filaments of love, filaments of gratitude. And he's twisting them and turning them. And he's taking them and weaving them so that they are surrounding us. They are going beneath us like a basket. And these filaments are now surrounding all of us in our circle. And this is what is going to take us up tonight, this basket weaved from our gratitude threads. And we are being taken up the sacred passageway, spiraling up. And now, as we reach the upper realms, the heart of God, the throne of God, the angels, the seraphim, are surrounding the throne, and they are always singing, "Holy, holy, holy is Adonai, God of all the hosts." And there is much joy that we are here as we each go out of the basket and find a place that suits you. Perhaps you feel that you're sitting at the ocean. Perhaps you feel that you're on a mountaintop or in a temple or in your very own library. Perhaps in the nest of a bird. You decide where you would like to be. The crystal cave. And if you're not sure, just relax and know that you are there. And beautiful women are coming out dressed in white. They are of the Pleiadians. They've come to bless us. And they are placing their hands above the grounds of our heads, bringing in a blessing, opening us up so that we may receive the healing energy. Feel how your crown is being opened and the most beautiful galactic energy is just streaming through. And as this opens up, Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, which means the Holy Spirit in Hebrew, and which comes as a dove, is now coming in to that place that is opened up, coming down, down, down through all the parts of our sacred bodies. And take a moment now as this is happening and set your intention for what you would like to have tonight for healing. We are also including all of those that we're praying for, all those we're connected to. And Archangel Michael right now is working, and he's taking any discordant energies that are not aligned with the highest vibrations. Those usually are things that are why we're not in alignment and why we can get ill at times. It's through no fault of our own. We could be born like that. It could be from a past life. It could be taking on things from other people. So Archangel Michael right now is forming a whirlwind tornado, a pink tornado, and going through, and he is gathering up all of that. Now we're going to just let this beautiful energy of Ruach HaKodesh now go down through the paths of the tree of life. It's going to come down through our crown to the right forehead, left forehead, down through the throat to the right shoulder, left shoulder, and the heart center, right hip, left hip, pelvic area, down into Mother Earth. Keter Chokma Bina, Keter Chokma Bina, Keter Chokma Bina, Chesed Gevurah Tiferet, Chesed Gevurah Tiferet, Chesed Gevurah Tiferet, Chesed Gevurah Tiferet. Natsakot Yasod, Natsakot Yasod, Natsakot Yasod, Malekut. And Dr. Peebles has made his presence known. Hello. I say greetings. I say welcome. Welcome to the world of healing. There is a place that it all happens, and that is the place that you know so well. For when you open up your heart, the healing has a pathway. You see, there are many pathways into your essence, into your sacred being. Going through the heart allows us to partner with you, for that is where we meet you. When you pray, it is your heart that is praying. When you ask, for guidance. It is your heart that is bringing you that guidance. Now, there are many times that you need to go to one who can help you in the physical realm. I know, and we know, that many of you already do this. But this is a gentle reminder. Ask for help. Ask that you will be guided to the one that is in partnership with the divine beings, with the heavenly realms. Ask that you will be guided to the doctor that can help you, or to the friend who has information that can help you, or to the one that offers healing services. There are so many names that you have: chiropractor, acupuncturist, energy healer, massage therapist, nurse practitioner, physician's assistant, doctor. All have their roles. There is a misconception among many that if one needs to use conventional medicine, then it is not of a spiritual nature. But this is not true. Will there come a time that you will no longer need these conventional medical techniques? Yes. But for right now in the transition, reach out and listen to your body of what can help. Now, what I ask of you, and I ask it in joy, is to remember to find things that will make you laugh. Yes, laugh. Because, beloveds, when you find something to make you laugh, it raises the vibration of your sacred being, and it allows the healing to work more quickly. Oh, but I know you may be thinking, if I'm not feeling well, how can I laugh? I believe you have something called YouTube. Go on and watch laughing babies. Watch laughing cows. Yes, you'll find them there too. Think of something that makes you happy or makes you laugh. And that will be partnering to bring the healing faster. And are there times when you can't even imagine that or manage that? Yes. So just take your mouth, no matter how you are feeling, and just make it into a smile. A little smile, and even that will send a message. It's a signal. And what I would like you to do right now, beloveds, and yes, this is Dr. Peoples singing and speaking. Take your hand and allow me to send healing light there. Just open your hand and let it come. And now, with that beautiful light, you may access it at any time. You may infuse any medication that you have to take. If it's medication that you've already taken, you can still send it. Think of something that you've taken recently or are taking. And now send this light that I have given you into the pills or the liquid or the special food. And now open your hand again, and I am giving you what you would call a pill. But beloved, it is a pill of love. It is a pill of healing. And you can take it and just put it on your body, or feel like you are swallowing it, and it will go in and work with whatever needs to be healed on the physical body, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual. So let it go in now and infuse your very being. It is my joy to have been with you, to be with you. And I leave you, but I am never far away, Dr. Peebles. You might not hear me or see me as perhaps others do, but know that if you call out to me, I will come, whether you feel it or not, and I will help guide you to the ones that can help you in the physical realm. So we're just going to right now let the rest of that beautiful healing energy go down right now into our mental bodies and clearing away all those thoughts that are a detriment to healing. All those thoughts and negative words, so many times we get caught up in like negative thinking and repetitive patterns. And we want to get out of it, but we don't know how. So right now, this is being cleared for us and to everyone that is connected to us. And it is going to continue to work. And now it is coming down into the emotional body. The emotional body is when we have all those fears, when we have the sadness, when we have the grief, the sorrow, the anger. So that now is being cleared for us in any time, space, dimension, or reality. it is going to the pelvic area, to our physical bodies. All those aches and pains. So let it clear out now. And now, as we are all getting back into the basket made of gratitude filaments, all of this beautiful healing and everything we've done tonight is going down into Gaia, Mother Earth, and spreading out to the collective and everybody we know, and even those we don't know. And now there is something that is happening that has never happened before. They are taking us, all of us, our basket, our circle, and bringing us much higher, even higher than we were. I don't want to say higher. I'm being shown that it's like a different realm, a different dimension. And it's filled with these beautiful, like shooting kind of stars and rainbow lights, but they're rainbow lights that are not exactly the way it looks in physical Earth. And we are in the middle of that and being taken up to the Pleiades. And in the very beginning, there was a group of like women that came, and they told me they were Pleiadians. They were dressed in white, and they're bringing us up to where they are. So they are raising our vibration so we can meet them. And as we go deeper and deeper, we're being taken into the crystal healing chambers. And with us are our loved ones, those we're praying for. And now this healing chamber is a place that you can go to at any time. Sometimes we get caught up with our thoughts and think like, well, how can any of that be real? But it all is. We live in our physical world, but there's so many other realms and worlds. We see them in our dreams. We connect to them in our prayers. We can connect to them at any time. Now, as we go back down, we are each in our own healing chamber. And that healing chamber is going to be taking us down now. All of us connected. The basket has expanded so that we are all in these healing chambers and going down now, spiraling down. And as we spiral down, our DNA is changing to accept this healing. further down, further down, further down, until you can get to the place of your room where you're sitting, where you're lying down. And this healing chamber is going to stay right in your room. You only have to go into your heart to access it. And you can go in there at any time. And just begin to feel your hands and where you're sitting or lying down. Take some breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And open your eyes if you may wish to stay where you are. And if anybody has any dizziness or discomfort, just let me know. Send a chat or a text or raise your hand. Everybody okay? Because it was very, very powerful energy tonight. You may have felt that, you may not have, but I'm a little bit, not dizzy, but I can feel it. And make sure you drink lots of water. And happy Passover, happy Easter. And I look forward to seeing you next month.